Well, every day the beauty industry tells women and girls that to be admired is and envied and desired, of course, is based on your looks in that. But it's not simply the case. Our next guest is a Miss Plus Canada winner, and now you're a fitness guru. Can we call you that?
Yeah, we can.
I love your story, Sarah Taylor. Welcome and good morning.
Thank you so much for having me.
We just put out the call earlier, as we do, saying if you want a BT guest, come on over. We're going to meet one in a little bit, but before we do, we want to share your story. You have been through quite the journey.
Yes.
Talk to us a little bit about the last 5 years of your life.
Well, a lot of it started with I always thought I had to be thin to fit this ideal of what I was supposed to look like. I never saw myself represented in media or in fitness or beauty, and I remember at 21 deciding I was going to get skinny. I did 3 hours of cardio 6 days a week, threw up after every workout, and I got to my lowest weight and still hated myself. Shortly after my parents divorced, and it was a really difficult situation, and then I met a man, and he told me that I was beautiful, and he was the first one to tell me that. But what followed was a lot of abuse, emotionally, sexually. It was an awful time. I lost all of who I was, and what it launched me into was finally one day waking up saying, I can't live in this pain any longer. I have to do something. Something has to give. So I told him, this is it, or something changes. He left, and then I lost my job. And so I had 4 months with everything that was part of my identity completely gone, but I had 4 months to rebuild. So I started on my journey to self-love, affirmations, journaling, learning to love myself, creating my tribe, boundaries with people, and I started living my best life.
Yes,
And
yes, so inspiring.
My mom, 2 years in, said, okay, time to stop surviving, time to start dreaming, and I got out a whiteboard, started writing out my dreams. I wrote plus size modeling 3 times, erased it 3 times until it finally stuck, and then I had an opportunity, then another one, and then I got an email, are you the next Miss Plus Canada?
Wow.
So I ended up winning the pageant as Queen, People's Choice, and Talent, and then I was like, when I did the Talent, it was my spoken word on my story, and I realized I was a voice for women. Learning to love yourself, any shape, any size, just really embracing who you were. And when I won Miss Plus Canada, I was actually 320 pounds and a size 22, and I was happy as I was. It had nothing to do with my weight, but I also was in a car accident previously. So I lived in pain, and I was like, I need to do something to not be in pain. So I started just doing things to make me feel good. I started to get active, and then it just kind of grew into everything else. My voice, I've been on the Dr. Oz show and done really cool things and modeled in New York and Toronto and around the world. And it's so important for me to have a voice for women because so many women are so afraid to talk about what's going on. They don't feel good about themselves. And so my job is to help them feel good, body, mind, and soul. And that's what Fitness by Sarah Taylor is all about.
Fitness by Sarah Taylor was born.
And it sounds like the most important thing you've done, though, is let yourself be yourself and not listen to anybody else about who you are.
Exactly. There's so much controversy even this week with Nike announcing a plus-size mannequin, and there's so much uproar of how dare you have a plus-size body. We don't deserve workout clothes. We don't deserve to feel comfortable in a gym. That's bogus. Like, we are here. We have amazing opportunities for life, and I want women to feel so comfortable in their skin, in and out of the gym, and we're going to build your confidence and strength in both.
Where's your studio?
Bloor and Clinton, right across from Christie Station.
Okay, so let's bring in right now, we have got our BT Extra. Julia, you wrote in as soon as we put out the call about embracing body positivity.
Yeah.
Why did you get on your fitness journey?
So my fitness.
Start, ladies.
Okay, sure.
So we can see your face.
Mountain climbing.
Take center stage.
Okay, my fitness journey actually really started when a few years back I had an ectopic pregnancy. So for those who don't know, it's basically when the pregnancy is not in the right place in your body, and
nice work, guys.
You had to go through a bunch of treatment to get rid of it because it can be life-threatening. So basically, I felt like I was totally not in control of my body. I hated my body because, everybody says it's so easy to get pregnant, and then and then it's not. And then the real reality of what I went through, fitness helped me discover how to be in control of my body and actually how to love my body again.
Oh, I love this. So many inspiring women right here, right now. So you're going to put us through the paces, Sarah.
Yes.
What do you focus on when you're
Tell us.
doing this? This is about fitness, isn't it?
It
It's
is.
not about weight loss. It's not about strengthening. It's about fitness and feeling good.
Exactly. So in my gym, we don't talk any weight loss. There's no scales. There's no measuring. We just have fun with fitness. There's a community of women who all different shapes and sizes, different backgrounds, and it's really just a place that you feel comfortable that you can come work out and not be intimidated.
I'm telling you, gyms are intimidating.
They are.
The weight area, intimidating.
It's intimidating for guys, though, too. If you're not,
It's true.
if you're not in the gym on a regular basis and you see some of those guys who've been working out all the time, you're like, oh,
Yeah.
You're like lifting 50 pounds, and you're like, can I
Don't even
pass
say
me
what
the
it- yeah, won't
threes
even
or
ask
whatever
me
it
that,
is?
yeah.
And it's like,
It's
it's
true.
true. There's all that, right?
Yeah.
And it's really, we carry it and wear it. So
Yeah.
what is the philosophy like in the gym? Is
So
it
the
this sort of
philosophy
setup?
is, so you see that there's different, so they're doing mountain mountain climbers right now. We do them in different levels. So based on your fitness level, if you have injuries, if you're new to fitness, wherever you're at, we've got different stages. So the other thing is when you go to a workout class, you often have to ask for a modification. I show them ahead of time before we even start a circuit so that you know what you're doing and that you know what level to choose. And you also know how to progress as you get stronger. Because all my girls, Amanda, for example, when she started with me, she was doing standing mountain climbers. Now she's on the ground and can do them all of her body weight holding her up, right?
Awesome.
So we show different modifications and more rest than most boot camps, just to give women a little bit more time to rest in between and feel accomplished.
What's the biggest change you see amongst the people who come out?
Confidence. So we during our stretching time, we have reflection, and it's usually what are you grateful for? What's something you're thankful about of your body? And taking the conversation off just our bodies, but thinking about who we are as women as a whole, because there's so much to us. It's not just what we walk around in every day. And I see women completely transformed, walking in with their shoulders crouched, to women like this, like
posture.
Some of my girls, right?
Confidence.
Exactly.
And strength.
Exactly. So those are my two words, confidence and strength. We build that in and out of the gym.
And agility, so that we can live like long, healthy lives and be proud and find friends and have a really safe environment.
Exactly. No judgment. And again, that's why we don't talk about weight at all. We don't talk about diets. And everything is about encouraging each other, building relationships. And in a day and age that it's so social, you don't have much opportunity to meet with people that are like you. So to have a space that's a community of like-minded women, empowering each other. Like we've got one of our girls who's doing a burlesque show. A bunch of us are going to go watch her, right? So it's doing those kinds of things and empowering them to live their best lives. It's not just about me anymore.
Where do we find out more about you, Sarah?
Fitnessbysarahtaylor.com, Instagram, Facebook, everything is Fitness by Sarah Taylor. And we're at Bloor Clinton. We've got a 6-week challenge coming up starting next week. So it's 6 weeks of unlimited classes. And I also do self-love and confidence coaching on the things I did to walk through the pain that I went through.
So good to meet you. You're
Thank you
amazing.
very
Thank you so much.
And it's Sarah with an H.
Yes, Sarah with an
You
H.
can find her, okay? All right, these ladies working up a storm. I think we got to get her on the
we're
action
sweating
eventually.
watching.
We're
That's
sweating
enough.
in the sun. Right now, we're going to see what's happening airborne.
We see him?
Hey, Jordan.